Hey there, beautiful souls. Jess Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to the spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my new YouTube channel and updated podcast channel, Spoken Like an Angel, Enlightenment for Survivors, where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. Thank you so much for being here today. We're almost at the end of June. It is June 28th, 2023. And today the episode is Release Your Fears because divinely guided changes are near. And I know a lot of you, if you're like I am, you're ready for it. I admit I used to be a little afraid of change because change is uncomfortable, but you know what? Change is inevitable. You'll never be able to forego change. Change happens. We change every 10 years. I tell people in relationships, if you have a pattern of having toxic relationships, and this is speaking from personal experience, I had to figure out the why, because until you figure out the why you're doing it, you're going to continue to do it. And I understood that programming that we have from, the 1930s or 50s, whatever, was, I'm hearing Patsy Cline, stand by your man. Yeah, it was like, no matter, it was just very, women were meant to be in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant, and their place was not to speak. And a lot of things have changed, and I really commemorate all the women that have went before me. Even Marjorie Post, I'm telling you, go find your history about Marjorie Post. Yes, the lady who made Post brand cereal. She is like my shero, and she was like the first millionaire lady in the 1930s when we're having a everything's going down and everybody's poor and in poverty. The depression was going on, and she actually inherited all of her father's money and used her money to be a philanthropist to help others. So like, she would invite the vets onto her property to listen to like on the grass on the side of the hills. It was kind of cool at her mansion. Maybe they didn't always go in, but they would chill and listen to music. And she did that for the vets because it was like Vietnam War when this was going on. And what's even funnier is that she's the maker of Jello. So at her parties, she would serve the stuff that she made with her food companies. And that's, most people aren't going to serve Jello at a really ritzy party. So she was just authentically her. She was never, that's why I tell people it's not the money that makes you evil. It's the holder of the money, the person who puts the intent in the money, because the root of all evil comes from a person and their intentions. When you get that money, what are you going to immediately do at 3:33? Are you going to go and help yourself, help others? Or are you just going to go help yourself and say, nobody helped me, so I'm not going to ever help anybody else? And if you're doing that, that's your beginning of becoming a narcissist. That is where you disconnected with your empath and said, the world owes me for everything that I've went through, and I'm going to disregard human decency, human compassion, and I'm just going to do it all for me, and I'm gonna step on whoever I can to get there. That's the point of, when did you start doing that? And it's okay if you don't admit this to anyone, even if you're listening and you're an empath and you've done this before. It's okay, because you know what? I will never judge anyone, because we were all karmic. I'm going to repeat that. We were all karmic at one time. Some people are living a really good life right now because their lineage decided to get things handled, strap up their boots, and actually handle it. I hear when people pass off this earth and there's no children to leave, that's the end of your karma. That's why some people come into this life and don't leave a lineage, because your time on this earthly plane is done. You're not meant to go through lessons. If you have 1 million kids, you have a million karmic lessons to go through. Never knew that before. And I was like, wow. So when you get those really sweet old people and you're like, wow, you're just the sweetest, kindest old people. How come you never had any kids? Because God was ready for them to excel and accelerate and move up the ladder and do different stuff next time when they incarnate versus coming here to learn these lessons. And some of these lessons are irritating to learn because they don't feel like they're yours. Now, they are yours, but they're deep down packed away somewhere far in the deep dark parts of your shadow and your DNA. That's why you're not finding them unless something triggers you, and sometimes we get divinely triggered so we can release this stuff, because the more you hold on to your emotions, the sicker you become. It's all energy. Think about it. If you keep pushing something down a bathtub and you don't clear it out, if you keep getting hair in the bathtub, it clogs up and then it doesn't go anywhere. And what happens? It overflows finally. That's what happens with your body. That's why it's important to do exercise. You don't have to go crazy and get a gym membership and be there at 4 o'clock every morning. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to get up and go for a walk. I hear my 12-year-old daughter telling me she's watching TV, and I'm like, please read a book. I will interject that. Please read a book. And she likes anime, and I'm like, at this point, just read something. Because, you lose these skills. Your brain is a muscle. We have to remember we have to feed our brain. And if you're getting up in the morning and you're not eating anything, you're going on an empty tank. If you're getting up, rolling out of bed, and you're just going to work or you're just going to school, guess what? That's why you had a funky morning, funky day. Because I never have a good day, and it's not me saying this, but I've never had a good day if I've ever rolled out with 5 minutes to leave out of the house. 7-Eleven is, I'm saying that. Because you got to give yourself time to be prepared for the world. And I remember I was explaining this in my newer journey at the beginning of all of this, and I was getting out there and telling people my story. And it's amazing how like the narcissist karmic lesson, I'm just about over it over here. Because when I first did my podcasting, I was so excited, like I couldn't even see straight. I was so excited to interview everyone, and I got 2 podcasts together, and I just went mayhem. And you can go check out my Jess Intuitive Angel Vibes channel that has my podcast that I did. And I remember I'm telling this person that I'm interviewing, because some of the people that I interviewed were total narcissists, and they were total out for self. And they really didn't care if what show it was. Some people didn't even know who I was, and they got offended by my concepts of what I'm talking about. I'm like, do you even know what show you're showing up on? And I was just trying to get people in there, but some people I couldn't even put their I had some people come in and act up so bad that I couldn't put their episode out. And there was like 3 people that I had to shut down the whole thing because it was a weird karmic lesson that I was going through. But this man told me, as I'm telling him, I'm a survivor, and I have to put my armor on every day before I get up and go talk to people. I have to make sure I'm good. I have to sit there, chill, let my brain chill, It's a whole process. And I always say, at least get up an hour before everybody else. That definitely will help you. But he's like, oh no, it's like he was shaming me, almost like telling me that I shouldn't have to do all this if I'm spiritual and this and that. And that's the thing. People will try to shame you when you come out, and then you don't want to ever tell anybody anything again. Well, I'm sorry, now I feel embarrassed that I told you that I can't just get up and be Superman. Even if I am awakened, this superwoman has to do some things, drink some tea. I have to listen to some meditation. Just I've had a lot of craziness go on in this brain over the years, but it just was amazing to me on how many people try to shut you down because it's not their way of thinking or not their way of doing. Somebody really needed to hear that out there. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button if you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying chatting with you. And yesterday was really tough episode to share with you guys. I shared some personal truths, but I just want to say thank you for the outpouring of support. I had complete strangers telling me I got your back. I love you. I'm sorry that you went through this. And I just know that not everybody knows your story. Some people don't understand it and they're too afraid to ask. So try to be patient on both sides of it today. But if you're around someone who maybe does things a little different or their character's a little different than yours, they're a little quirky, maybe get to know them first before you pass judgment, and you'll get to know some of the coolest people. I'm just telling you. So all right, beautiful souls, I wanted to share this message out there. The channeled song we have today is Fleetwood Mac, Dreams. And I kept hearing that song, well, there you go again. You want your freedom. Yeah. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Gotta love my karaoke songs. Somebody definitely needed to hear that song. Go listen to the real song. It's down at the bottom on my YouTube channel, or just go look it up on YouTube. But all right, let's get into this message. I have a few of them. We're at 11:35. So I'm hearing there's a blue collar worker out there and there's a red collar worker out there. So red collar workers, agriculture and allied sectors. So forestry, fishing, dairy, agriculture. Blue collars, it's manual labor. So construction, maintenance, custodial work, recycling, mechanic, oil field worker, machine repair, waste management, truck driver. I am hearing that some of you, if I just pulled you out of there and you resonate with this, they're saying to always do your best because this is not going to be your forever job. This is just giving you the problem skills and helping you get the mechanical skills to move on. Some of you are going to actually be some kind of singer or performer. This is actually a confirmed life purpose. So congratulations. I'm hearing somebody's going to have a talent scout find them. I got chills right now. Woo! They want you to know that you're naturally confident and singing and music bring you joy. So practice daily, stop procrastinating, get out of your head because there's an unlimited abundance. So some kind of singer performer, even like you might be a musical performer, beats, could be a rapper. I'm getting like a country music, a banjo singer, but you're going to be noticed here pretty soon. So if you've been getting this thought of doing that, go do it. Like start it out, start practicing daily because this is we attract, we don't chase. So you're bringing in 1818. Oh, I thought I saw 1818. Saw 1318. But do your best because remember your best will change moment to moment. Always do your best and avoid judgment and self-abuse and regret. Stop gauging how hard you will work compared to others' actions or lack. Do the job right the first time. So again, I know how hard blue collar work is, and also, all that work, outdoor work is hard. I did door-to-door sales for almost 10 years. That was rough. And especially when the weather gets out there. But you know what? Like your dreams are about to come true. So you need to just start, strapping up your boots and getting excited, but putting in the work, okay? Because you're not always the best at something, but you can become the best, I'm hearing. And there's also a message here that somebody who's this could be those workers. You might actually get a job in the Western United States, Southeast, Southwest, or South. So a move might be coming for you, or you might be getting a job offer. So like California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, there's a move coming up, or somewhere down in the Southeast, Southwest. I'm feeling like it's like Texas, Georgia, Alabama area. There's a divine message of healing right here. 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verses 14, 15. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Now my eyes will be open and my ears attentive to the prayers offered in this place. So it is. Amen. So Spirit is saying start praying, stop complaining, because there's so much power in the power of prayer. And I could go on and on with angel stories, confirmation, synchronicities. Yesterday, I just had one of my clients call me from the dealership. I've been talking about cars. Somebody's getting a car. Cars are on the way. Literally called me from the dealership, and she's like, "It's funny. You told me I was getting a car, and I just traded in my car to get a brand new car." And she wasn't going to do that, but she's like, "I'm going to take the chance." And I'm just like, that makes me happy. Makes me super happy. There's a musician out there. You need to stop. This is your life purpose. You need to stop listening to that little voice of defeat in your mind. You still have purpose. Keep going. Your miracles are right around the corner. You are being divinely guided at this time. Angel numbers contain your clues. 1616. Go look that up. And 6 plus 1 is 7. So in numerology, that's how you break it down. And 7 is a number of faith. But go look up 1616. You're a natural sound healer. Binaural beats and instrumental music is a big part of healing your shadow side. You've been seeing butterflies. This is a confirmation. It's also a sign from Spirit saying that a transformation, you're having some kind of spiritual rebirth. Remember, there's often more than meets the eye. Life is short and time moves quickly, so be present in the here and now and enjoy it. There's also passed over loved ones. I feel like an aunt and a grandma are saying hi. When you see them, this is their sign to let you know that there's magic in life. And this is also a call from the universe to start tuning in. Stop tuning out. 1717, as I just said that. Okay, and then we got another message. A writer, author, write your book. This is your life purpose. It's what's going to bring you abundance. So instead of you wondering how you're going to make money, go write that book. And I swear within a month of you writing that book, publishing it, and getting it out there, I don't care if it's self-published, God's going to work miracles. And all of a sudden you're going to have book tours and all kinds of stuff. Okay, go write your book. That's just how Spirit's saying it right now. They're showing me 555 changes ahead, big unstoppable changes. This is also a symbol of pure love and bonding. It's time to change your mindset out there, beautiful souls. You are a fabulous mentor and trainer. The people that tried to get you in trouble at work, try to get you fired, or anything that came against you, they were just doing it as part of being part of the darkness brigade, and that's what they're supposed to do, is to distract you, because this is part of your life purpose, is to be a teacher. And they're just jealous. And I'm telling you, it's like Wreck-It Ralph, where Princess Penelope does not know, she just thinks she's a glitch. Nope, she's an actual princess. And everybody changed their tone real quick when they found out, oh my God, you're royalty. Oh my God, we can't talk to her that way no more. That's how a lot of us feel right now. You're going through this. You also have a past life connection to Aristotle and Edison and Gandhi. Whoa. Yeah. So you're going to make it. And Gandhi, yeah, Edison and Aristotle, they're all geniuses. So yeah, you're definitely meant to be a teacher. You're supposed to teach whatever that, if it's an odd topic, it's meant to be taught. Somebody's got to teach it. 1911, as I say that. Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Raphael are with you. Raphael is archangel to healers and physicians. If you're a nurse, this angel watches over you. They help with your healing, any kind of healing, illness, pain. And also Archangel Zadkiel is around. That's like the life coach angel. This archangel has an aura color of violet, and Archangel Raphael has an color of emerald green. But Archangel Zadkiel is the archangel of mercy and forgiveness, and this helps develop your memory and your crown chakras. So, like I said, you've got this connection to Aristotle, Edison, and Gandhi. You're start tuning up, raising your vibration. You're going to start being able to channel some of the craziest stuff. 2010, as I said that. And you're going to be able to get the sacred knowledge because you're a sacred teacher. Archangel Zadkiel is going to help teach you confidence, and his planet is Jupiter, and this is the planet of abundance, tolerance, mercy, good fortune, prosperity, and happiness. And he's also helping you, tortured souls, release victimhood, okay, because it's not your fault. If you're resonating with this, I'm hearing something significant about Tuesday, or maybe you didn't get it done on Tuesday. It's going to happen. Two finger deuces to negativity, tasting the rewards today, taking back your power. Something significant. There's a significant shift. They're showing me crows again. Like I said, that's the messenger of death, the messenger of change. This is like, depends on what it is, but a crow is a shapeshifter, and it's a warning in any sense. It doesn't have to be like a negative warning, but it kind of could be, like, hey, if you don't stop doing this, you're about to go on a road that you can't come back from, or somebody's about to pass. But I don't think people dying is, I feel like your soul's living on. And some people, them dying, they're happier in spirit than they are here on earth. So for me, I've seen enough death in my life that it doesn't faze me that much. Spirit, the Ascended Masters are showing this. Archangel Uriel is helping you get enlightened to a situation that's around you. The angels are definitely helping you right now, so make sure you're asking your angels for help. And if you've been seeing 444, they're asking you to release negativity. Know that 333 is the Ascended Masters, so you got the divine protection around you. There's no reason for you to worry. You can just walk through your fears and know that God's got your back, and not one hair on your head's going to be touched. I promise. But that's something you have to work up your faith for, and with God, and that's personal. I'm getting very heavy. This reading had very heavy Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy on it, and then fire signs and air signs. So if you're fire sign or air sign, Gemini is an air sign. So, all right, beautiful souls. Spirit wants you to stop thinking in the lack of scarcity mindset and start tapping into your new ideas, because you're getting channeled all these new ideas. Stop writing them off to wishful thinking and actually start picking, because, a choice is a choice ultimately. You're not condemned to your choice for the rest of your life, only if you take it that deep. I'm hearing you got to start sowing the seeds and lay your burdens down, though. And I'm also hearing some of you are about to be put through some kind of karmic test. And you've been being put through karmic tests, but they want you to know that when you pick the karmic choice, it leaves you unbalanced, defensive, and without any willpower. So it's important before 2333, as I say that, before you go jumping in to what you think may be another karmic cycle, another toxic lover, instead of doing it just because you think out of lack, you're afraid nothing else is going to come. Spirit's going to actually reward you for taking a leap of faith without going for the toxic person. I'm hearing you need to release that toxic love, because they're just going to be a narcissist, and they're going to be broken promises. Spirit's trying to move you away from this, so stop literally trying to hold back. You're digging your feet in the sand, and you're like, no, because I've had Spirit hurt my feelings when I didn't want to let go of something. They showed me so much truth about somebody that I didn't even want to know that much truth. And some people, I'm still like, oh my God, I still know so much truth about you that I didn't even want to know. And it is because that's how Spirit is like, oh, we tried to do this the nice way and show you he's not for you. Don't go there. Just trust us. And I was like, nope, not going to trust you. I'm going to figure it out. And guess what? I got my feelings hurt. But you know what? The truth will hurt your feelings, but the truth will set you free. So it's okay if you get your feelings hurt. It just popped your ego's bubble of expectations, not your higher self. Your higher self is like, woo, thank you, Jesus, that we're not going down that road again. Higher self's tired. Your higher self's tired. They are ready for your ego. They're about to put your ego on a vacation. You're about to get set up. You're about to be comfortable. You're about to get to work on your root chakra because you're about to not be in fight or flight anymore. Miracles are coming, but you can only bring in those miracles if you release jealousy and face your financial fears. Your finances, I've had stuff, I've went on my credit report, and all of a sudden stuff that was left to me by my ex, like he made up a lot of bills in my name over the years, and like ruined my credit from like a 700 to like a 500, or I had almost an 800, and yeah, got to like a 500, and it was crazy. And that's where you got to have self-care. So you know that if you face it, guess what? Some of those things magically went away, and I don't owe them no more. It says it's good. I don't know. The angels did it. Thank you, angels. I was like, wow, like my car got taken back because of my divorce, because that's how my ex set it up so I wouldn't have a vehicle. And it got taken away from me, and I go back to look, and the dealership bought it back. So therefore, I'm free and clear of that car, and it's not repoed. I don't owe money on it. That's a miracle that the angels can provide for you. But you've got to start Peter Pan in Neverland. Okay, you can't live in the logical side of your brain and expect things to manifest, because you got to pick a side, and you've got to start blocking out distractions when you have things that need to be done, and prioritize. Don't do the thing that you hate the most every time. Do the thing that needs to be done the most. Okay, because that's what's going to relieve. You need to relieve energy out of your brain. There's a lot of pressure. Spirit is saying also release jealousy out there. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. You don't know what part of somebody's journey that they're on, and you don't know what their past lives look like either. So you really don't, if you feel that somebody's not deserving, you really don't know, because you weren't there. Unless you're the one living it, you don't know. So stay focused on your own money and don't worry about other people. And that's one way that you will stop having all these financial blockages. Spirit's giving you an idea. Start moonlighting. It doesn't mean quit your job and do this. It means start taking time to venture out while you still have the security of your job, and then slowly work out of it. But you got to release those resentments about money. Money is an energy. It is the person that is holding the money that it becomes a certain way. They start investing emotions into it. So that's really important for somebody to know out there. I'm going to leave you with this divine healing message, and I'll get to the names. Thank you so much for being here. 2811, as I say that. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 20-22. My son, give attention to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart. For there are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. So Spirit wants you to know, amen, thank you angels, and thank you God, and Spirit wants you to know prayer and meditation will solve it. You need to at least be doing it 15 minutes a day to start off. 30 minutes, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. It's just silencing your mind, just, even doing a crossword while you're doing it. But that's the only way you're going to hear the divine guidance, because if you don't do prayer and meditation, you're only going to be hearing the demons. The demons know everything you like too. That's why people say, oh my God, he's heaven sent. Nope, he's demon sent. You just haven't seen that little demon tag yet. It's like a really good fake Prada or Gucci purse. That's kind of how the devil works. You don't notice until you're like, oh my God, it's missing that. It's a fake. It's a knockoff. Be aware of the knockoffs in your life today. You're going to be moving to calmer waters, but I'm hearing be a peacock. Strut your stuff. Here are the letters: Q, K, H, C, U, M, C, G, C, E, RQ, Sonia, Charlene, Maya, and then I heard Bumblebee. And that's on Matilda where he says my little bumblebee, and that's where the Aunt Trumbull takes the house away from her aunt. She steals it. That's crazy and she kills her dad. Her dad's name was Magnus, and then she's the awful principal, but they end up getting the house at the back. That's significant for someone out there. That's funny because like you had a nasty aunt that stole a house from you and killed your father or your uncle that was like your father, and you're about to get that house back and you're about to be living happy. I also heard Maury Povich, and it's like, this is some Maury Povich. You are the results say you are the father. Yeah, so there's a Maury Povich situation going on. So yeah, somebody went and had a kid. This is Spirit saying right now. That's funny. It's not funny, but somebody went and had a kid out there. They were doing karmic low stuff and didn't think they were going to get found out. Somebody's carrying somebody's kid, and it's not really their kid. They're gonna, yeah, you need to just come clean with that situation because it's gonna come out. I'm just gonna tell you, if you're listening to me, you just need to just say your piece, speak your truth, and everybody's feelings can get hurt, but that's what was gonna happen when you did this in the first place. So you can't, now it's too late to consider feelings. You just need, consider feelings more by the truth. I heard Madonna, Shirley, Kirk, Braden, Tone, Molly, Polly, Jeffrey, Melinda, and I heard get out of your own way today. Don't be prey to the darkness because they only prey on fear, your fears. So it's just like they say, when you show fear to a dog, it'll bite you. You show fear to the karmics, they're definitely going to bite you. So you go pray, and I don't care how silly people make you think, because again, you're demonic if you're over here making fun of my prayers, because you haven't lived my life, and if you had, you wouldn't even be making fun of that, or you just are so checked out of reality and compassion that you don't care. Either way, I'm not in that energy. So yeah, that's why a lot of people don't pray, because they've been made fun of so much, and the churches out there and all this stuff religion has really messed up people's minds. But I want you to know that you can get your own conception of God, you can get your own understanding of God, but you need to personally do that. You need to go on that journey, and it doesn't matter who you figure out your God or your worship is, as long as it's in the love and light. That's all I care about. If you pray to something else or do whatever, I don't care. But I just want you to know that you do have a creator out there. Angels are not part of religion. They're part of the universe. So you do have angels, whether you're religious or not. They're just messengers from the divine. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I heard nativity. Be naive. I can't say the word right now, but and I'm hearing Pisces. Don't be naive out there. Don't go on this journey just because you're bored or you need a change of excitement. Right now it's time to be grounded, and if you're going on this new journey, make sure it's divinely led and have courage and strength to do it, because some of you are going on a bit of a rough journey, but it's not going to be rough for very long. You're about to get some awesome things coming to you just because you stayed true to the love and light, and God's going to stay true to you. Love and light, beautiful souls. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And it's Why Not Wednesday, so why not? That's the question you should ask yourself today. Have a great day.